This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Lowe's knows tough jobs call for tougher tools. The new DeWalt Elite Series power tool accessories are built to last for the pro who doesn't stop. With precision fitment, durability, and impact resistance, finishing jobs faster has never been easier. Shop the new DeWalt Elite Series at an everyday low price exclusively at Lowe's. We help, you save.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Well, there was a guy who was mad at his girlfriend in Florida, tried to get back at her by vandalizing her car. Okay, kind of a weak plan overall, but nevertheless, certainly a plan, but it didn't go well. It did not go well.
Well, it's bad enough to get revenge by locking up your partner or wrecking their car.
That's right.
It's a lot worse when you target the wrong person.
What?
An 18-year-old Florida woman admitted to deputies that she tried to get back at her ex by egging and spray painting his car.
All right. That's a plan. It's a plan. Again, not the one I would go. It's not my go-to plan to get back at somebody, but it indeed is one.
But she accidentally vandalized his neighbor's car instead. Oh my gosh. She's now facing criminal mischief and alcohol charges.
She must be young. I don't think when you're older and you're married and you got kids and you're in your 30s, you got a career, I don't think you're still targeting the ex-boyfriend's car. I think that's a young relationship. She thought he was the real deal. She never met anybody like him, the whole run, and she attacked the wrong car. So, bad vibes. Bad vibes. Hey, the Friars Club, the legendary Friars Club in New York has been sold. That was the area, the site of so many great roasts, and they've sold it.
The Friars Club roasts Johnny Carson.
It's the club that put comics in the hot seat.
Jack Benny's life has been about as exciting as the 4th of July in London.
And stars in stitches.
4 times in the past, the Friars and Kraft Music Hall have saluted the great comedians. And tonight they salute Jerry Lewis.
From Frank Sinatra to Donald Trump, the Friars Club was an exclusive fraternity whose members were mostly in show business.
And they had a saying, when you come into the club, you feel okay, but when you leave, you feel great.
So when did you decide that you wanted to become a member of the Friars Club?
As a kid, I wanted to be a star. And everybody knew that if you were a star, you were in the Friars Club.
Yeah, the Friars Club was a big deal for a long time. I know they had one in New York. I know they had one out here in L.A. as well. That was a big, huge deal. The Friars Club, nothing was supposed to be recorded, although I don't know where they got those recordings from. And it was supposed to be a night where you can say anything you want and nobody record it, and nobody would tattle on you either. You could say whatever you want and how rude it was, how sexist it was, whatever it was, and you could go about your career. Not anymore.
Kerry Hoffman credits much of his career as a talent manager to his membership.
And I would lean over and hear television deals being made. It was the center of New York show business.
But the monastery, as it's known in Midtown Manhattan, has been collecting dust now for well over a year. Shuttered from financial trouble and forced into foreclosure.
This is that new chapter and that new page for someone to really continue something from old and bring it into a new life again.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. It'll be tomorrow it'll be a 7-Eleven.
Friar Steve Beninati says besides its finances, he also watched the club's popularity wane over the years.
20 years ago, everyone knew the Friars Club. Today, I'm not so sure.
The empty seats, they feel, are emblematic of a cultural shift.
Somebody said that in his entire life, Frank Sinatra never had dinner alone. And the Friars was a reflection of that. That camaraderie. That doesn't exist anymore.
But the club's former leadership says a small group of old and new members are looking to buy it back from the bank.
As things get more corporate, this is a throwback that deserves to be in existence now.
Yeah, it's not happening, fellas. It's not happening. You got to move on.
While the lights are dimmed, some friars hope it's just an intermission and not the club's closing act. Allie Bauman, CBS News, New York.
It's over. It's over. It didn't work out. All right, back here in Studio City, city residents, a lot of the residents in Studio City are frustrated over a housing redevelopment.
Some say this was a deal that was fast-tracked by City Hall without input from anybody that lives in this neighborhood. Now, a half dozen of these businesses you see behind me, small businesses, but kind of part of the charm of living in this neighborhood, they say that they were being quickly booted out to make way for low-income housing.
I'm very upset that we were never forewarned of this proposal.
The proposal he's referring to would transform this cluster of small businesses in Studio City into this building for Section 8 housing. And at a community meeting tonight, some of the local residents vented.
I feel terrible for all these little businesses. They've been there for many years, as long as I've lived here. And it's terrible to take away that. I think it's just the wrong location.
The location...
Not my backyard. Is what that's called in Studio City.
Terrible to take away that. I think it's just the wrong location.
The location is along Moore Park at Whitsett. A 5-story, 102-unit low-income housing structure would be built.
Yeah, Whitsett and Moore Park. There's a liquor store there. I think it was called Boxing Liquor. And then there was another sort of a dive bar there that sold seafood. It was called the Crab House or Crab Pot or whatever. It was a great hang back in the 70s and 80s. But it's all coming down, and Section 8 is going up right in that neighborhood, Whitsett and Moore Park.
Some say that it was rammed through by City Hall.
I found out about it after it had already been a done deal.
Cheryl Stefanik is a longtime local resident.
I get that we need the affordable housing and everything, but my concern, once again, like with everyone else, is the parking.
Yeah, no, it's another not my backyard. They'll blame parking. They'll blame, they love the businesses. But what they all are not saying is they do not want Section 8 in their neighborhood, period. They can frame it any way they want it, but they do not want Section 8 housing on the corner of Whitsett and Moore Park.
But my concern, once again, like with everyone else, is the parking.
Parking is already a nightmare along Moore Park, and this new building will not be providing parking for its renters.
Oh, is that right? All right. So a bunch of units, you're going to have to park on the street.
Will not be providing parking for its renters.
Uh-oh.
So more vehicles will be out there fighting for space.
First of all, I was surprised. It was never brought up to us as a community, so we had no say in it.
Stephanie Pollock grew up here.
How are they able to build something with offering no parking? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's another not in my backyard. They'll blame parking. They'll blame, we love the businesses. It's just not the right area. It's an FU to Section 8 housing. This is all a disguise for what they're really saying.
How are they able to build something with offering no parking? It doesn't make any sense.
The Oi Bar is a popular local restaurant and watering hole. Unlike the dog groomers and the cleaners and the...
Yeah, the Oi Bar. Been to that bar, hundreds of times.
The Oi Bar.
Yeah, it was older crowd. If you're into older single women, that's your joint, the Oi Bar. It was called the Oyster Bar. I think they shortened. Some of the letters blew off during a Santa Ana win. They just never replaced them, so it's now just the Oi Bar. Or it's the sound that the women make when they are falling apart. Oi, 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 oi. Oi.
Is a popular local restaurant and watering hole.
Yep.
Unlike the dog groomers and the cleaners and the smoke shop that have to be out by May, Oi still has a 2-year lease.
They're trying to figure out how to get us out sooner. I mean, a lease is a lease. They're supposed to be our landlord until...
Yeah, that's great seafood there, the Oi Bar. It's a cool hang. And that was one of the last bars in the valley you can smoke in. I don't think you can now. But it was one of the last bars where you can go in and have a cigarette and a drink.
The end of that time and to take care of us like a landlord is supposed to.
Some of the business owners, though, are looking into any legal options they might still have, but the future is looking bleak.
Yeah, it's looking grim for Whitsett and Moore Park.
These are small businesses, most of them kind of making ends meet in the neighborhood and serving the community.
And now they gotta go.
They gotta go.
Yeah, one of the business owners told me tonight she has to return her keys to the landlord by the end of May. But no word on when demolition will begin after that. In Studio City, I'm Rick Chambers.
Okay, that area was under construction for 18 years. They're putting water mains and drainage pipes in the middle of that street of Whitsett between Moore Park and Riverside forever. If you're familiar with that area, they had tractors and trailers and big excavators in that area forever. And now they're going to do more construction in that area. Another reason that the people in that area are just absolutely livid. They do not want that building there. And they don't want more construction. They went through 18 years of putting water mains and sewage and draining pipes on that street in the middle of Whitsett between Moore Park and Riverside. It was torn up forever. And now more construction, Moore Park and Whitsett. And there's even more construction south of that, where the Whitsett Golf, there was a 3-par there, or a pitch and putt, that UCLA bought, and they're renovating that into a sports complex. So there's going to be a lot of construction. If you live in that area of Studio City, get ready. A lot of construction coming your way.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
We have another suspected killer with the catalytic converters. A guy was trying to steal a catalytic converter last night, and another guy came out and said, hey, what's going on? It wasn't even his car. He was just looking out for the neighbors' cars, and instead of driving off or, shooting a warning shot at him to try to get him away, they shot and killed this guy. And it wasn't even his car that they were ripping the catalytic converter from. He didn't even own the car. It's just a neighbor's car. And now he's lost his life. Another senseless murder here in Los Angeles.
Just so tragic and senseless. Loved ones say that Juan Sanchez was on his way to work when he was gunned down after trying to stop that catalytic converter theft. We have video of the moments leading up to that shooting. Now that's him on the left of your screen. We froze the video just right before the shooting. Sanchez heard a noise at his neighbor's home and tried to stop the theft. He was shot as he approached the thieves. Sanchez leaves behind a wife, 2 children, and a grandson.
Over a catalytic converter, which they probably get $50 to $75 if you melt it down or sell it to a scrap yard. $50 to $75, and now these kids have lost their dad, and there's a grandchild who doesn't have grandpa around anymore. Man, oh man, L.A. is a tough place to live.
He was shot as he approached the thieves. Sanchez leaves behind a wife, 2 children, and a grandson. He was also an avid church volunteer. The shooting happened around 3 a.m. on Tuesday, a block north of Vincent Park in Inglewood. Video footage from the scene shows the suspect's vehicle driving away in a gold 4-door Toyota Camry. It has a sunroof, tinted windows, and a left fog light is out. The victim's sister says he was excited about a recent promotion at Clean Harbors and had just wrapped up a project in the Palisades fire zone.
This needs to stop. It's very unfortunate that a family needs to go through this, and especially my nephews and my sister-in-law. She's a cancer survivor.
Oh, my God. On top of that, the wife's a cancer survivor.
She's a cancer survivor. Oh. He was a breadwinner, and excited for his new position at work. He had just finished a project helping out for the Palisades fires.
And now that family is destroyed forever. It'll never be the same. Over a catalytic converter.
Now, you may remember something very similar happened to General Hospital actor Johnny Wachter just last May when thieves were stealing the catalytic converter from his car in downtown LA. Now, if you have any information, you are asked to reach out to Inglewood PD, the homicide department. And back out here live, a memorial is now growing outside of his home. There's also a GoFundMe set up to help the Sanchez family. Live in Inglewood, Niku Kazori, ABC 7 Eyewitness.
It's tough, man. When you live in LA, it is one of the toughest cities to live in. There's a lot to deal with. We throw a lot at people every single day. Well, it's going to be tough to find these guys, but hey, look, they found the General Hospital. They found the guys who killed that guy. So maybe they will find him. LAPD will put their finest on it. Or maybe it's Inglewood Police. I don't know if I heard it was near Inglewood. I don't know if it is in Inglewood or it's going to LA County Sheriff. Hopefully they find these guys, but it's outrageous that this is still going on. All right, some more violence. An arson suspect. What's going on here?
Around 12:30 this morning, a deputy opened fire. Now, I want you to take a look behind me. You can see the back window of the car in the driveway is shattered. Neighbors say this all started when the woman who lived in the house was setting a fire to her front yard.
I heard 3 gunshots, yeah. Pop, pop, pop. And then that's it, quiet.
A quiet neighborhood in Rosemead was disrupted early Thursday morning when gunshots rang out near Scott Street. The LA County Sheriff's Department says a woman suspected of arson barricaded herself inside her home.
She started a fire, and then she grabbed a stick. She's doing this, doing that. I've seen her running or walking real fast, holding the fire with the paper and put in the front door.
A crazy day out there, huh? Wild.
Other neighbors say they heard police trying to negotiate with the woman for a couple of hours.
We just heard on the loudspeaker. We heard the police, all the lights and activities saying, come out with your hands up.
A search warrant was served and deputies entered the house and saw the woman holding a large knife.
Uh-oh, not good. Holding any kind of weapon. When the cops come in, that's usually your last act.
That's when neighbors heard a scream followed by a series of gunshots. The woman was rushed to a hospital where she later died. Neighbors say this isn't the first time she has started fires.
Yeah, she seems to have been going through a lot, that woman. Through a lot. And the last big, major decision, poor one at that, is when the cops come in and you're holding any kind of weapon. You're done. You're done.
Video from January shows her burning things on her lawn.
My family has witnessed, while walking my dog, her lighting fires. And so the cops have been over here multiple days a week. I think she's mentally ill.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think she's not all there.
I think she's mentally ill.
Yeah, well, and she's not with us anymore. Didn't get the help she needed. And unfortunately, she made a really bad move at the end. That's what happens.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Labor Day sale and get 35% off paints and stains August 22nd through September 4th. With prices starting at $31.84, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
We all know that owning a small business means you wear many hats, but sometimes you really need an extra pair of hands. Upwork is how good companies find great and trusted freelance talent. With more than 2 decades of experience, with the simple and ambitious goal of pioneering a better way of working, companies at every stage turn to Upwork to get things done and find more flexibility in staffing key projects and initiatives. They access a global marketplace filled with top talent in IT, web dev, marketing, and more. Posting a job on Upwork is easy. With no cost to join, you can register, browse freelancer profiles, and get help drafting a job post or even book a consultation. From there, you connect with freelancers that get you and can easily hire them and take your business to the next level. Visit Upwork.com right now and post your job for free. That's Upwork.com to post your job for free and connect with top talent ready to help your business grow. That's UPWORK.com, Upwork.com.
Hey, Trump was on Air Force One and mentioned our show. Donald Trump mentioned the Conway show. Kind of odd, right? The President of the United States talking about the Conway show. Weird.
I love that Tim Conway Jr. show. Lots of people say he's making radio great again, and that I might actually be one of those people now. Just really remarkable work that Tim Conway Jr. does.
Oh, that's great. Fantastic. How about that? Donald Trump mentioning the Conway show.
I love that Tim Conway Jr. show. Lots of people say he's making radio great again, and that I might actually be one of those people now. Just really remarkable work that Tim Conway Jr. does.
That's very nice of that man. That is really cool. All right, hangry, angry, and hungry at the same time. What causes this?
There is science that you are, in fact, actually hangry.
This might help a couple of people out there who are not the nicest before lunchtime. So
yeah, I get that. You know, when you're a waiter or waitress, I feel bad for you. If you're a waiter or waitress, I'm talking to you right now. I feel bad for you because you have to deal with people all day long who are angry and hungry. I don't use the term hangry because I'm sort of not a douchebag yet, but some people use that term, and I think they're all D-bags. I believe so. I don't know. Maybe your dad uses it and he's cool. Maybe your mom uses it and you like her. But whenever anyone uses that term hangry, I always think less of them. Sorry. There's a couple of things in life you can say that I judge you on. That's one of them, hangry. And another one is if you're at a restaurant and you're about to order a meal, let's say you want to order a Caesar salad. If you say the following to a waitress or a waiter, I judge you, and it's hard to ever come back from it. But I can't stand being with people, and I know Crozier doesn't do this because he's not a D-bag. I can't stand when I go to a restaurant and somebody says to the waiter, when they say, can I help you? What would you like? He goes, and if they say this, my skin crawls and I want to run out of the restaurant. I'll do your Caesar salad. I'll do your Caesar salad. I've heard that from people who I've been to dinner with. I'll do your Caesar salad. I'll do your taquitos.
Not I'll have.
Right, I'll do.
Or I'll
what are you
take,
going to do to them?
Yeah.
What kind of sick guy are you?
I'm going to do...
Yeah, I'll do your milkshake. I'll do your salad.
Well, I'm going to do your fries.
Yeah, I'm going to do your burger. What are you going to do to it? Huh? What kind of mess are you going to make with this thing? What are you going to do with your burger? What am I going to do with it? Oh, that drives me crazy. And anyone who does use that term, they never come back with me. I always write them off. I don't care how close they are, what kind of family member they are. I write them off. I'm done with them. The I'll do your salad crew. God almighty.
So the science behind being hangry, this is something that I look into because I will admit I'm probably a part of this group. As you said you were, Eva.
Okay, don't use the term hangry. You're on my S list. You use the term hangry, I'll stop texting you. I'll stop calling you. I'll stop everything. I don't like that term.
Sometimes we get
I didn't say I was.
Well, I'm not going to point fingers, but let's just stick to Gio and I. So the science between being hangry, it really, honestly, you can assume it's associated to your lowered blood sugar, but it's a little bit more than that. You know, when you're hungry, when you're hungry, your blood sugar drops. That can increase your risk of being moody, being impulsive, and being aggressive.
Well, get yourself a sandwich then. You know, don't get hungry. Have some snacks around. You can prevent hunger. It's a million grocery stores within a mile of you. Get food in the house.
But there's some science to that. That is also associated to an increase in cortisol, that stress hormone, and even adrenaline, that fight or flight hormone. And so that can lead people to being a little bit more snappy when they're not had their meal. Ways to avoid this. You want to keep your snacks on you, and you want to make sure that there are snacks that include lean options, whole foods, almonds, for example, nuts and berries. This can help you sustain that glucose.
Yeah. Okay. There's a good trick. Yeah. Next time you're really angry and really hungry, just have a couple of almonds. That'll help you out. Yeah, just throw about 3-4 almonds in your mouth. Chew those suckers down, and you'll be off to the races.
Almonds, for example, nuts and berries. This can help you sustain.
What is he talking about? Squirrels? Nuts and berries and almonds?
Almonds, for example.
When a squirrel gets hangry?
Almonds, for example, nuts and berries. This can help you sustain that glucose, so that you can be nicer when you're a little bit hungry.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just speaking to my friends.
Just look at both of us, right?
I do get hangry. I just was like, I didn't say I was hangry.
Well, listen, next time you criticize my every 2 hours meals, I'm always nice.
You always have food.
Yeah, it's that probably is one of the reasons why Gio is so nice. You just always have snacks.
Snacks, that's what we all need. So sugar's not a good snack. Like a candy wouldn't be
Sugar's not a good snack.
By the way, it's an excellent snack. It's an unbelievable snack. It's probably the best snack out there. These guys have it exactly wrong. A Snickers, a Hershey's bar, Kit Kat, Almond Joy, Mounds, whatever you want. You know, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. But a candy bar is the most beautiful snack in the world. They have it 100% wrong.
Snack, like a candy.
Sugar's not a good snack. You know,
it's the best snack. They had it 100% wrong. It's the best snack.
Like a candy.
Sugar's not a good snack. You know, when we have cravings, Eva, we want to reach for sugar because your mind usually is associated to an emotion.
Right. And then when you have a craving for sugar, do yourself a favor. Treat your body to sugar. Enjoy yourself every once in a while. You don't always have to be healthy. You don't always have to do the right thing. If your body wants a Snickers, go get it an effing Snickers. Your body's held up for 50, 60, 70 years. It's dragged your ass around wherever you want to go. Give it a little joy in life. Break out the Snickers and let it have a Snickers. God almighty. Everything is always with the nuts and the fruits and the berries and you got to live a healthy life and no meat, and no this and the smog and the water you drink. Just give yourself a break every once in a while and open up a candy bar. You have no idea how great that's going to make you feel. It's the best snack in the world. Candy.
Emotional thing. You want to reach for something that can spike up your blood sugar, increase that dopamine, make you feel happy, but that does not last. That usually leads to a crash.
Who cares?
And you're back to those emotions.
Wait, Corolla had a great line about this. He said he was working with a guy who said he can't have a Snickers at noon because he'll crash by 2. And Corolla's line was, wait a minute. A Snickers is going to take you out? Is that right? I thought maybe cocaine or methamphetamines or maybe, way too much weed or, a fifth of bourbon would take you out. But a Snickers is going to take you out? Who the hell am I working with? What kind of weak souls are these people? God almighty. Like the last guy left in the world who calls it right. If your body wants a Snickers or a candy bar, treat it. Treat it. God almighty.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
A lot of people like that Alexa. Alexa Plus is out now. I think that's the Amazon version of it. And now they're incorporating AI into it. So it's going to be Alexa Plus. This might be interesting. This might be a cool tool around the house if you're looking for some help around the house. Let's find out what Alexa Plus has to offer you and your family.
The next generation of Amazon's Alexa is here. The company announced Alexa Plus, powered by artificial intelligence. This is the first major update since the product's launch a decade ago. Amazon says Alexa Plus will work seamlessly with the app's customers already in use.
Okay, that's a cool deal.
Following a subscription model.
A subscription model.
The service will be included with Amazon Prime or cost $19.99 per month on its own. Alexa Plus can call you an Uber, order groceries, even read your children a bedtime story.
Oh, thank God. You don't have to have any more contact with your kids. They can be on their phones. And then when it's time to read them a bedtime story, you don't even have to go in their room. Yep, just call on Alexa Plus. And then wait till they get older and they need a lot of therapy. And they blame you for using way too much Alexa around the house.
Read your children a bedtime story.
Oh, please don't do that. Please, I'm on my knees. Let me get on my knees. All right, I'm on my knees. Getting old. I'm on my knees and I'm praying like I'm 10 years old, sitting next to my bed. I've got my hands crossed. I'm on both knees. My eyes are closed. And I'm begging you to please promise me, ow, this floor is so effing hard. My knees are buckling. I'm begging you, please, for God's sakes, please don't ever rely on Alexa or Alexa Plus to read to your children at bedtime. Please do me that favor. I won't ask for anything else. I'm not asking for anything for you for Christmas or Hanukkah or New Year's or my birthday. Just please promise me in your life, if you have children, you'll never rely on Alexa or Alexa Plus to read them a bedtime story. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that's so hard on the knees. How did I do that when I was 10? Did you do that, Stefouche? Did you pray before you went to bed?
I actually, yeah.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Did you get on your knees?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the same thing, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how goofy that looked to my parents. You do that, Ron? You get on your knees and pray as a kid?
Not so much. And you can see the result, can't you?
Hey, buddy, I thought of you when Gene Hackman died. I know you well enough, and your likes and dislikes when it comes to motion pictures. I bet you were a big fan.
He was terrific, and I've been watching clips of him all last night and today, and thinking about what I want to say tomorrow.
Okay.
One of my favorites. Also, the best shouter in all film history.
Yes.
Nobody shouted like him.
He was the best, man. You always believed that he also did everything seamlessly and effortlessly. You never saw him trying to act. It just almost seems like every role he was in was written specifically for him. That's how great he was.
You know, there's this Latter-day saying he got the assignment. You believe that about anything he was in. And there's still Hackman movies that I haven't seen as an adult. I just watched something a few months ago called Prime Cut with him and Lee Marvin. Holy crap, you got to see that movie.
Wait a minute, I'm writing this down. Prime Cut?
Yeah.
All right.
A violent mob movie, and
I love
he plays sort of an oddball heavy in it to Lee Marvin's mob hitman enforcer. It's really good.
Prime Cut. Yeah. Okay. And I'm not going to ask you where it's streaming because I hate when people ask me that.
Yeah, just
like if you can't figure it out, then don't watch it.
Exactly.
You know, I hate when people say, "Oh, what streamer is it on?" If you can't figure it out, then don't. Then throw the TV out.
Well, also IMDb makes it moron-proof. All you do is type in the name of the movie.
Right.
It comes up and it tells you right on the right-hand side where it's available.
What was the show you and Mo Kelly were talking about in Tuala? Is it Paradise?
Yeah, that's excellent. It's not quite finished yet, but that'll leave your jaw hanging open.
What is that about?
It's hard to tell you without spoiling it.
Okay.
It's about
That's okay.
a murder in a really, what you find out is an unusual setting.
Okay. You know what? I never saw the movie, The Sixth Sense. I never saw it.
What?
And somebody ruined it for me the other day, saying that kid was, or the kid was dead the whole time.
Not exactly.
Oh, good. Okay, then I'll watch it. Okay.
It's like, just watch any Shyamalan movie, M. Night Shyamalan. He's kind of a one-trick pony. You see one, you don't need to see the rest.
Buddy, you have got to be doing a movie podcast or a movie show on this station, and I'm blue in the face talking to everybody about this.
Have you been?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Well, thank you.
And especially, look, this is a company town. There's no other town in the world that makes more, features or television shows or creatively when it comes to, motion pictures and the entertainment business. We don't have a show on this station when it comes to movies. We should.
I think about that all the time. You're 100% right. We are in the epicenter of entertainment for the entire world.
Right.
And
there's nobody better than you. I know you hate to hear that because you're a humble guy and you hate compliments. I get that.
I appreciate it.
But you are the king. There's nobody that knows more about movies and actors, directors, producers, plot lines, and sequels and what's good and what's bad than you. Nobody.
Well, the thing is, I don't get out that much. So that's the flip side of that coin.
That's perfect. That actually works in your favor.
Well, you've been really nice, and I appreciate it.
Somebody's got to make a decision around here to do that. And I got a meeting, tomorrow with. Oh wait, he's not here anymore.
You're gonna lean on some people.
I got a meeting with somebody in sales. I think that we can put something together. But you really got to do something, buddy. I think your knowledge of the movie business is second to nobody. I don't know anybody that I've ever met, and I've been around people in show business. I don't know anybody that knows more about movies than you. Nobody.
I have no social skills.
That works in your favor here.
Well, I appreciate it. I'd love to do it whenever I notice that I'm the only one who does the obits when
that's right,
this actor dies, and I love doing those, and I love adding the sound and the clips to them.
And your movie reviews are great. I've seen movies based on your reviews.
Oh, good. I didn't know we had the same taste, but that's good.
Well, sometimes we do. But I also, I love the fact that, even if you see a movie that you don't think is great, you don't S all over it either. Okay, it may not be for me, but it might be for you,
Well, I'm a big fan of movies that may not have been the biggest thing in the world when they came out, but they've got good stuff in them. So that's why I love Tubi so much. There's tons of that there.
Yeah, I'm going to be, all right, what is it, Prime Cut?
Prime Cut, yeah.
Prime Cut. All right, I'm watching that tonight.
Yeah, you should. You'll love
All
it.
right.
Tell me what you think after you do.
I appreciate it. When are you talking about Hackman? Do you know what time?
I think tomorrow around 8:30ish.
Okay, tomorrow at 8:30. All right, perfect. All right, Mo Kelly is up next with his whole crew right here on KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.